that one up as well. All right, so I thought I'd try to do some more programming. Got my chat thing up. This is the gigantic document that I've been doing with Gemini Pro. So this is the original prompt. Then I had a bunch of issues because it couldn't handle the API whisper properly. And then I wrote another application that allowed me to do that. Or it allowed me to help the AI function properly. So we can look at that first. I did upload a video related to this where I worked on it off stream with Gemini, and it functions. It looks like garbage because it's AI code, but it works for the most part as far as I can tell. So what this thing does is whatever packages are installed in this specific project, I can select them and then create an XML file with all of the information. So I can go like that and then generate it. Yeah. So from there, pull up a file window. Try to think here. So this one's called API DocGen. TWOC is the website, the wave coding. So I usually start my projects with that name in it. I had thought about putting this up on GitHub, but it's garbage code basically. So maybe not the best idea. Maybe if I fix it up a little bit, it makes sense. So for example, let me pull up a browser window. So here's the in-audio one. This is what it generates. It's full XML, maybe not the best idea. Whoops, I keep clicking on stuff, it keeps closing it. Because it uses a lot of tokens. Especially the Newsoft JSON that I generated one for. That's over a megabyte. This in-audio one's only 88 kilobytes, and the whisper.net API is 104. So this is what it generates. And then this appears to give the AI enough context to actually function properly. It's got all of the information about methods, parameters, any documentation that exists, whatever that is. Yeah. So at the least, for the moment, it appears to have helped with the chat thing. So this one. So that's the first prompt that I gave it, but it's been a long process. So go all the way down to the bottom here. I don't think I implemented this part, so I'm going to start on that. Okay, yeah, right here. What's the next step? Open up these pretzels. Very flat. All right. Not sure if that's going to block anything in this window. I can hide it if I need to, but I'm probably good for the moment. So it says Task 7, Smart Filter Word Removal. It says add a tools menu. Ampersand tools. Find and remove filter words. Okay. There we go. So this should be called filter word review form. I'll follow all the directions. Whoops, I put an X instead of a comma. set its name to. Interesting thing is it does naming conventions like I've done for a long time. Or I put the short little thing regarding the control. I mean, I learned that in the 90s probably. So I guess it is relatively standardized. Set its dock property to fill, really. I don't know why you'd want me to do that. Well, okay. I can't add them to the bottom of the form if it's set to fill. Never knew about that property. Oh no. Sorry, I know some of this is being blocked by the window here. I can do that. So got that. Use designer to dock the buttons to the bottom right. Place them inside a panel. Sure. Hmm. Maybe a grid thing. Whoops, where is the... Oh, this is right. Group box, split container. Let's have different types. I thought there used to be a one that just equalized the size of them based on the parent container. Is it the flow layout? Yeah, it's probably flow. Whoops. There we go. Can't remember where the scrolling one is. Anchor. All right. Yeah. I don't know if that's good. Okay, that kind of messed up the other thing. Sounds fine. Whoops, comma. All right. Good enough. I think I was supposed to print something here. Didn't do it. All right. Whoops. Okay, this is a little bit different. There's that. It's interesting that the AI is not doing comments as much as in the past. Go. Oh, I'm stuck in internal class in here. Okay. So that would be outside of the partial class for the form. It built. That's nice. Whoops. There we go. Imagine programming being the CC. It's crazy. So it says now you can run the application, import and transcribe a file, then use tools, find and remove. We could do a recording of some sort for an example. Here we go. Make sure this is set to testing out this to see how it is in the programming example, if it's able to remove pauses and find filler words. Yep. Okay, that should be good. I'm going to normalize this. Let's put it to 0. There we go. Switch to here for a second. Export. Yeah, I'll do a WAV file for the moment. All right. So that should be good. I don't think I need this. Let me see if I actually import audio file. Holy crap. Testing out. See how the programming example to remove pause, filler words. It doesn't have the and but this is insane. I did basically no programming. I don't know what this T800 thing's supposed to mean. I don't know where the list. Whoops. All right. Task 8, smart silence trimming. Add UI controls. Under containers, drag onto a free area of your form. Hold up. All right. Let's see. We've got. So it's thinking that I did step 8. There we go. Change some properties. Fix dialog, form border style. Center parent. Maximize, minimize. It even has a size for me. It's kind of small. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Label. I guess I can leave this over here for now. Minimum negative, maximum 0. I think of what my other one uses. Let's see. Um, I don't know if I would need this one. This might be specific to the implementation. Yeah, probably. Let's see. I've got a song from an anime stuck in my head. It's one that I bought recently. The ending song. Very catchy. So I made a typo. I think I'm just going to have it redo it. Delete this. Delete. Delete. All right. Whoops. Should be So it's messing up a little bit here because this didn't exist. Minimum. Let's say 10. I guess 10,000. It's probably not enough. Sure. Or I could just... Um, I don't know, what would be the 1,000 milliseconds is a second. So 100,000 maybe. It'd be a minute. Just put a million. Million. All right. Let's go in here. Oops, I don't think I changed the name of it. Whoops, wrong thing. There we go. Go back to this. It's back over here for the moment. These two. Oh, it's a custom. There we go. Got the browse. So that's going to be this. Whoops. Got our export, which should be that. Okay, I don't have an export. There we go. That looks a little goofed angle. I'm deviating from the AI's sizing. There we go. Build. So we got that. Update the main form logic. Place fine silence for trimming. Don't know what this is. Let me see. Does not exist. Is it in a class? I don't know, maybe it just never existed, so. And if this thing works, of course that'll be cool, but I'm gonna have to, I think I'll start after it's quote unquote done, I think I would start a new chat and then give it the entire project and then have it fix it up and make it usable and functional to work with. Like removing all this crap from the form code file, putting it in its own separate files and classes. I mean, I can do it myself, but it's kind of amusing to have it do these things. All right. So I think that's good. Export tool strip menu item. Export. All right, so I need to replace this. There we go. Then we've got these functions. I don't need that. All right. Oh, I do have an export audio in here. This is insane to me that it's able to do this level of coding without issue. I mean, once it has context, the thing it was completely failing without context to the APIs I was using. It was totally incapable in that case, but the thing is, it didn't have a way to do anything. It does have internet access, kind of, but they don't give it the function and ability to really utilize that, as far as I can tell. Or at least I wasn't telling it to. So, that said, it's very impressive to me when it's given what it needs to function. Get that built. So we've got that. Whoops. It says we've arrived at the final major feature, handling multiple audio tracks. So we need to modify the import. All right. Next. All right. Might as well just paste it anywhere for the moment. Save, build. What else? I guess that's it. Checks how many files were selected. More than one. Yeah, that's a smart implementation. Very simple. For each file, it reads all the audio samples and calculates overall thingamajig. Well, it says that it's done. Well, let me do another recording. This one. All right, so this is going to be the second track. See if it works with the other track together, or I can join the two. The thing is, it should keep them in line with each other. But I don't know how the editor is going to work with two people talking over each other. All right. Which is something people will do. Oops, that's not what I want. Regular normalize. Switch to here. Export. All right. Switch to here for a second. Import. So I'm able to pick two of them. Testing out the scene, how it is in track. Programming example. Able to. I don't understand what this means. I don't know. Testing out this to see how it is in the programming example. Okay, that's kind of cool. What is this? T800. Like, how do I undo it? Okay, Control Z. Yeah, this needs some work, but all right. I need the definition. There we go. Make sure I'm not deleting more than one function. Save. Okay, implementing click to cut, uncut. Oh. Double clicking words. Let's go into transcript editor control. The mouse double click event handler. One thing I think it would tell it in the future is not to add comments like this. But I'm just going to leave it. Oops, where is this? It's not it. Is it this one? No. Must contain a non-null transcript editor control. We need to subscribe to the new cut list changed event. Form 1. And this line. Looking for the Form 1 load. Not load, I mean the constructor. Here we go. You can remove the old cut selection. It's kind of irritating that's putting steps in the comments. But I could tell it not to do that. Well, I'll deal with that in a second. Put that there. Remove the old cut selection button. Oh, handout if you wish. As the double click, it's much more intuitive. The delete key functionality can remain. Okay, there was a delete key functionality. Okay. Hmm. Is that? Is in the transcript editor control. So just paste it in here wherever. All right. So easy. Let's see how import. So took out those weird thingamajigs. That worked. So why is it cut? Yeah, it seems to be a little buggy. That worked. So it groups them once they've been grouped. And some of them don't actually work. me give an example here. I see that's true. Let's see if I can figure this out. It's crazy to me because it's not able to test things and figure things out through normal natural means of programming. I wonder if there's any way that I could give it more information. Mm. Place your existing process transcript audio. It'd be faster if I search on it. Go to definition. What? Did I jump out of? That was weird. Wait a second. All right. I think the model might have gotten confused. Okay, there's an it wants undo as well. Cut selection. I think it's giving me instructions it already gave me. Main formed. There is no main form. What? I'm going to attach all of the project files that make sense to give it. I'm like halfway through 1,000,000 tokens at this point, so it's impressive that it's been able to do this, but halfway there. Where is this project? Let me go into I think it's this one. Project cut class export. Program files. Word timing. I don't know if I should bother giving it designer. Well, I guess I'll give it the designer stuff. It is a CS file. There's a JSON docfx JSON. Sure. Whatever that is. But the resx things, I don't need to give it. Because I doubt that it can do anything useful with those. I don't know what an indexmd file is in the project. This looks like run. There we go. All right. I didn't provide Nani. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Crap, man. Delete. I'm getting confused. Let's save this. Delete. Delete. this. Hold on. Getting confused myself about a document thing. Upload file. Switch back to here for a second. Giving you so I need to add those project files back. It's nice that you can delete stuff that didn't work out in the chat. Oops, star.cs. Maybe that'll work. Let's make sure it's, I don't think it's getting the right. No. This one, this one. Open. Upload. Controls. Yeah, that's what I was missing. Open. Just make sure I didn't miss any other ones. Models. That's a bin file. All right. There we go. See what happens. So I gave it the entire project as it stands at the moment, so it can understand how to modify it without going back into its memory and screwing up. All right. Please replace the entire process and transcript audio method. Oops, let me go into the definition. Delete. All right. Paste. Why this fixes the problem. Simpler is better. Is on segment text. Correct word boundaries. Fixes. Sure, we'll see. We'll see. Go into here. Oops, that's not what I want. I'm blocking this thing with my text. I'm just trying to get it to display in the right. Center screen should be good. It's back over here. All right. Import. Nope. Did not fix it. Let me try giving it the audio file. Upload file to see. I don't know if it can use it, but we'll see. I'm not really sure how. Maybe giving it runtime data. Yeah, that doesn't work. Thoughts. Yep. Did I break it? That is the question. It's getting kind of late. It's interesting. Oh, that one's fine. So that appears to be the only combo of words that has an issue. Yeah, it's just these ones. Interesting. Did I break it? Escaping it, that isn't gonna do anything. Go into the code. Okay. Go to form 1, find the process and transcript audio. Set a breakpoint inside the for each loop that iterates through the tokens. Whoops. Why is it not working? Oh, there we go. And like a It says look for how do I watch this? I think it was with each. Can I just... Give me a flippin' break with that. Holy crap. It's going to be the second track. I don't think it is gone through the... Okay. Works with the together or another. With each, it is separate. Comma. No. How did I do this visualizer thing? Oh wait, no. Shoot, I don't know how I got to that thing. So this. Was it this one? Why do I keep clicking that stupid thing? HTML visualizer. That is useless to me. So this one? No. I don't know how to get back to whatever that thing was that showed all of them. No, actually, maybe it's this one. There we go. Then I should be able to export CSV. Switch here for a second. Okay, I cannot highlight. Are you flipping kidding me? Let's put it in here. Data. What was this thing? I can't see the code. Awesome. Switch back to here so we'd see. Shrink this down. So right here, it is separating them properly. But for whatever reason, the interface is not working right. So I'm going to give it that was this. Let me attach that file. It's perfect. Failed because it was completely wrong. The problem was revealed in your data. Look at the two lines, text start stop. My assumption was that the word start time and end time would be different, but the data clearly shows that Whisper can assign the exact same start time to multiple consecutive tokens. That form a single phrase. The first token with the duration. Okay, that makes sense. Previous logic. Zero duration with correct solution, more intelligent way of grouping tokens. Initialize an empty list, iterate. If a token starts with a space, it signals and doesn't start with a space. Finalize word. Data-driven correction. See, we're a team. It does all the work. I just guide it in ways that hopefully work. So I'm gonna undo that for the moment. Process and transcribe. Yeah, this is basically if I were to do it myself. This is kind of the process that I would go through. And the AI has no way of doing what I can do on my end. So I need to guide it in a way that gives it the information that it needs to properly code. Which is awesome and cool when you think about it. Alright. This logic is fundamentally... Uh-oh. What did I do? Huh? Did I screw something up? I think I deleted something. What did I do? Did I replace something by accident here? I think I might have put an extra Extra curly brace or something. All right. There we go. Let's see what happens. Make sure it's built. Open project. Whoops, that's not what I want. Import audio. Should keep them in line each other. Dude. Will the AI understand that? I'll just delete this. Isolating sanity something. Tokenizing logic. Zero duration handling. I should probably listen to my own audio to make certain that that's what I said. Because it could be another issue. Let's see. It actually removed other things too. I don't know if that was intentional. The and thing. So maybe Whisper did that. Wow, the AI is really struggling here. Oh my goodness. I'm deeply sorry. You've been patient. So apologetic. Hmm. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm guessing with how the whisper functionality works, it's just not able to split it properly. So in our code, if you do it the basic way, it's just not gonna work right. By splitting them, we'll see. So I haven't even tried exporting or anything like that. Oh, is there an error? There are no fixes. What's it say? Whoops. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be like that. I can never spell this word right. Separate. I think I might start a second chat with a bunch of data. And I noticed that it was removing other stuff. And I think I would want, realistically, I'd like want a waveform on the bottom that when I say, for example, select a position on here, it would jump there, and then I could select to start an endpoint. But I don't know if I'm going to get into that with this one. I'm at 539,000 tokens, which is still, close to halfway, but it's going to go slower and slower. And it's got a bunch of crappy context that it probably doesn't need at this point because the code is what it is at this point. So if I give it all the code, a new one, and I give it the API library things that I made, then it should be pretty functional. to do more. But that said, it's impressive what I've tested here. That didn't appear to work, but it's possible that Whisper is removing them automatically. I mean, this is cool. I don't know how functional it is in reality, because some of it just doesn't seem right, but that is neat. All right, I think I'm done for today. Relatively productive. I'm not sure at what point this will be actually functional. Like if I would want to use it type of thing. But in its current state, I don't think it really works, probably. Maybe it does, I don't know. Like, for example, if I import the two, it's going to have a bunch of words that are together, and it's just not going to make sense. So in this case, at the very least, I would want to... I don't know how that would work. Anyways, still very cool that it was capable of doing this. And I think it's capable of doing more, but I have to move it in a direction now of making it actually useful for what I wanted to do with it. Going to head out. Peace. Hope you enjoyed the video stream if you were here at any point, or you see it later on. See ya. Okay, my in-stream thing isn't working. Where is it?